It's been raining here in East Tennessee all week, but today, thank goodness, it's done kind of cleared up. It ain't looking too awful promising, but it ain't supposed to rain. But this is the day I'm supposed to get some goodies done by electrical connection. Woo.
Slab B adventure. I'm on a slab B adventure. I'm on a slab B adventure. When I'm on them two wheels, ain't no telling where I end up. Slab B adventure. I'm on a slab B adventure. I'm on a slab B adventure. When I'm on them two wheels, ain't no telling where I end up. Slapping on my clutch, rolling on my throttle, on the custom seat, straight from Breezy Riders. I didn't do no trade, the wings still in the garage. Stopped off in the smoky just to cop me a home. First thing I do is make it count for me, even if it mean breaking the warranty. Gotta get my shots right, I'm a big boy. Gotta pipe it down, feel and hear that rumble noise. I'm on two-wheel breeze, feel the peace, set the destiny, and seat times what ahead of me. They call me Slappy, let me take you on an adventure. I ride spring, summer, fall, even winter. I be camping out for a few hours. I like to hit it, feel that horsepower. Always shut the deuce when I'm on the glide. I don't care club or not, just shut up and ride. Slab B adventure. I'm on a slab B adventure. I'm on a slab B adventure. When I'm on them two wheels, ain't no telling where I end up. Slab B adventure. I'm on a slab B adventure. I'm on a slab B adventure. When I'm on them two wheels, ain't no telling where I end up.
Let me show you guys why I'm at, doggone, just so you know. For your GoldWing stuff, they do all kinds of bikes. Let me just put that out there. Let's put that out there first, because I don't want them to just think it's GoldWing. Electrical connection, Rifle Range Road, right here in Knoxville, down Broadway, on the other side of Fountain City. I'm telling you, as far as for GoldWing parts, they spot on, but any motorcycle, electrical connection, if you can dream of it, he can do it. Especially with the comes of lights and safety equipment and things of that nature. Here's the grocery list, you guys.
Front section, mid section, aft section.
Yeah, these the wires that go with it. So what is this, all plug and play stuff?
100%.
Is this your patented?
Not patented, but it is our design.
Your design.
And, copied by others.
Same ends and everything?
No, we have the smallest connector out of anybody in the market.
Right.
And we did round. So when you're trying to run it through parts of the bike that you can't get to, the round one goes through, where a rectangular one is harder.
Right. I'm going to get it where I can be visible from the back for sure. Got his filler panels, the Randales, which is a must in my opinion. The wiring harness
and
traction, smaller brick level. This on the dock. What y'all think about that carbon fiber? Man alive, that thing's nice. It will kind of carbon finder front and back fender is attractive to me.
You can do carbon over carbon, which is the lightest, and that's what all the race car guys use, but it almost doubles your price.
Right.
So this is carbon over fiberglass, which in ounces, there's probably, in this fender, there's probably 2 ounces of difference in how much lighter it is. On a motorcycle for street use, not that big a deal, but
right, the look.
The race car guys, yeah.
Yeah.
But you look at these, this is all one piece carbon, and all the weave is the way it should be. Same thing on this front fender,
right.
All one piece of carbon. I've had this same set on my bike for 3 years now.
No kidding, okay.
And other than the pollen and dust, you can see how she's holding up.
She's holding up well. And on that matte black is almost Like it came on the daggum
And
thing.
the matte carbon.
It is matte carbon.
And if you look, I don't know if you've noticed this yet, but if you look at the weave color and your base paint color,
it's spot on almost.
damn near the same.
Yeah.
So yeah, this is going to be a really cool
Yeah,
look.
let's do it, man. Plus that right there is supposed to be carbon type of material inside the ultimate
it's got
seat.
the carbon look.
Yeah.
When you're off angle, it does the same flop that real carbon fiber does. I don't know how they do that. That's kind of cool.
Oh yeah. He done talked me into it, doggone. It's hard to talk somebody into something they already want.
It'd be harder to talk you out of it.
It'd be harder, yeah. Do you still got any of those what was that relocation hot block?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, yeah. I thought I had another one. I probably do. I bought a few of them, but
Yeah.
I think I let Kenny Springs put it. I left it on his.
We will get you fixed up on that. That's what they changed. So on the pre-25s, they had the main audio unit was from Harman Kardon. This is actually made by Garmin. So what they did is they took all the connectors that used to go into the front face, and now they're in this rubber boot.
Is that all stereo stuff?
Yeah, so you've got GPS antenna, XM antenna.
I wonder why they got GPS, because they don't have GPS no more.
Well, that's true. I want to have to go back and look at that. So you've got the two USBs, FM antenna.
Maybe that's a Sirius satellite connection.
Yep, there's a Sirius. So the yellow, mustard yellow is FM. The black one is passenger USB. I believe the white one is front USB. The magenta is Bluetooth. And yours won't have it, but the brown one was a GPS.
No.
Actually, it does still have a brown. Yeah. Waiting on the new service manual and ETM so we can look at the wiring on these and sort of figure them out a little better.
With the trailer hitch and all that, it kind of plugs up the same.
Yeah.
Yeah.
None of that changes, so I'm not worried about that. That's those. What we're doing is we're going into these connectors for the triggers to activate the relays.
Okay.
Very different, but we got it. All right, so there's a connector for the right tail light.
Oh, okay. So you did go to Daytona this year?
No Daytona this year.
Oh, okay.
Took it off. Wish I hadn't.
You wish you went?
Yeah, I wish I was there.
No kidding.
No.
Just opportunities or just good times?
Watching all your friends have a good time.
Yeah, I know it. I was planning on going. I had my vacation set to the side after I saved one from last year. Mm-hmm. But you know what happened to my brother, so I had to.
Yes.
Yeah. I got plans on going next year, but we'll see how it goes.
Nice. You gonna do Biketoberfest?
I am. I think I'm gonna drop down to Key West and kind of do that whole little
Yeah.
shenanigans.
What we're doing now is connecting the distribution block to the isolator. So when we ship these out, these are already all pre-configured. All the terminals are on them. All you have to have is a small standard screwdriver.
Wow.
So the isolator, this is actually made here in Tennessee. We use consolidated brand wiring, which is also made in America. Unfortunately, micro relays are only produced in Asia, so that's where they do come from. But we use Omrons, which is the same company that Honda uses for all their motorcycles. Inputs, this is already pre-configured. All we have to do is connect it to the harness that we just ran.
Right.
Male, female, straight away. If you're using this in a situation where it requires a CAN bus module or a 5-to-4 converter, if you're using a domestic illuminated trailer, then this is a courtesy ground. All the modules that we have that plug into this are all active powered, so we provide a ground for them to run. And then we take the output from that, feed the distribution block, we'll insert our fuses here, and then we have 5 rows of outputs that we're going to connect all of your lights to.
Wow.
That way everything is off the factory wiring. The bike is only used for triggers, and all the load is applied directly to the battery. That way the CAN bus system never has a worry about having something shorted out on it.
Wow, okay.
So this is an output for a Bushtec trailer harness. So again, pre-configured, all you have to do is screw it in place.
So how many extra lights can you put on there? Just
So the relay circuit is capable of 10 amps per output,
okay.
So 40 amps in total. And considering that most everybody uses LEDs these days, you are never going to overload this.
Okay.
In fact, we've had a couple situations where people end up with more lights than they have slots. In the way that we've designed these outputs, when I take this out and I replace it with our flower head, we now have 4 connections for the right and 4 connections for the left, and each one of these becomes an expandable port.
Right. Flower head.
That's the flower head.
And all this on your website?
It is.
Okay.
Also explanations as to why we will only isolate lights on these 2018 ups. It has to do 100% with the CAN bus system. So anybody that's looked under their seat on their 18 up and they've seen this is actually your CAN high low connection point. So all the red represent CAN low, white's CAN high. Essentially that's 5 volts out, and what it does is it will go through certain circuits in the bike. The switch cluster, for example, each switch function has a different resistor value assigned to it. So when you press this, it takes that 5 volts in, and we'll say, just for conversation, that this is a resistor that drops it down to 4 volts. When you press that button, it sends 4 volts back out to the CAN module. The CAN module says, oh, 4 volts, so I'm supposed to do a down, or I'm supposed to volume up or go back to home, whatever the feature is. The reason they're able to do, the reason they do this is you can essentially run one wire in, and depending on the sensitivity of your CAN bus module, you could essentially have one wire coming out that would feed back, and based on voltage drops, that's all you need.
That's all you need, right? Okay.
But that sensitivity also makes it more prone to being damaged. So CAN bus circuits are not designed typically to be tapped into. There are some companies that will run stuff off some of this, but we just absolutely won't do it.
Right.
Yeah, I won't do it on my bike. I would never do it to your bike.
And that's another reason why somebody who's going to put HeliBars on needs to know what they're doing. Because they get something kinked in there and then they're yard in all kinds of trouble.
Exactly.
So come to your HeliBar dealer or somebody that is well knowledgeable on these things.
We are a authorized Heli dealer, and we have the $300 toolkit to properly remove your heated grip so it doesn't get damaged.
This is part 1. Give Electrical Connection a call. There's the phone numbers. Tell them to give you the Slappy Dog package.
Hey, hit your boy up and like this video. Subscribe to that bad boy. Don't forget to personalize it. Hey!
Bond Body Armor. Bond makes it easy to stay protected with their versatile armored shirts. They're comfortable, stretch where they need to, and most customers wear them with just a t-shirt, while adding protection to the vulnerable parts of your upper body. Shirts turn any shirt, jacket, or rain gear you have in your closet into armored gear. And that armor is CE Level 2 protection in all the right places. It's lightweight, flexible, and protects the most likely injury spots if you have an off. Lots of size options mean the shirts fit a wide range of body types. Bond shirts come with CE Level 2 armor for your back, shoulders, and arms. Made with the highest quality materials and are sewn right here in the USA.
So even us big and tall men talking about me, Slappy Dog, can have safety gear. This has been Slappy approved.